Hello everyone and welcome back to Wes Plays Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode we were in Pyrite Town, we cleared it, blah blah blah, whatever. We're going to Agate Village now, we're going to talk to Rui's grandfather and stuff. And the reason I started out on the title screen instead of in here for like the first time in, I think since the first episode even, I think even in the first episode I didn't, I can't even remember. Whatever. You guys will remember. You guys can correct me. Anyway, the Fatine, the fortune teller here, told us to go to Agate Village to meet with Rui's. Well, not to meet with Rui's grandfather, but told us to go up to the north or whatever, to the Relic Stone. We're gonna find out more about that in this episode. I have a lot to talk about in here, and the first thing is this game is shorter than I expected. I did not expect to be recorded this far ahead of time by this time, and so as a result, I may actually be doing more than weekly uploads. Funny thing happened just a minute ago. I got a knock at the door. Somebody wanted to ask me to join them to watch a movie. This is like what my hosts are like and stuff like that. I'm a pretty social guy. I hang out with people in real life, so it's reasonable that those interruptions will happen more often. Oh, here we are. This is where my grandpa and grandma live. The air tastes a lot different here. It's been so long. Okay, let's get going. I bet they're worried about me not getting here. Oh, really, they're probably more than worried by now. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to explore the town. Normally I would do this kind of stuff off screen and in a stream, whatever. I don't really actually care at this point. And it's not that I don't care about you guys as viewers not getting to see these things. It's that because of that little interruption, I actually had to start recording this episode all over again. This thing that's happening right now is actually like, I'm actually like 5 minutes ahead of time in this episode right now because of me skipping through things and junk like that. Anywhooser, I have been considering just straight up uploading something for today and for, well, actually for the holiday weekend, because you probably don't know this unless you've actually been keeping track of my recording schedule, subtly keeping track of my recording schedule, because I do actually give little hints to it every now and then. You're Egan's granddaughter, aren't you? Come to think of it, he's been telling everyone that you're coming for a visit. He seemed awfully pleased. Okay. So, it turns out Rui actually knows pretty much everyone in town now, or should know everyone in town now, because they know her. So anyway, the interesting thing that happened is, I lost my train of thought. I'm so dumb. Whatever, it happens to everybody, they all get that block. I'm actually gonna kinda look for trainers. I'm pretty sure this guy will battle us. Yeah! Finally! Okay, so here we got a battle that I can talk over. Finally! I got my tea, I'm settled in, my door's locked like it was before, but I got a knock and got interrupted and all that stuff. Totally threw off my recording, not really. But anyway, if you're keeping up with my recording schedule, or, you know how I record and stuff like that, then you would know that, actually you wouldn't know, that's right. Unless I said, oh, well, I'm recording this, so many weeks ahead of time. Anyway, I just uploaded episode 3, so if I am on schedule, you might actually know when I'm recording this. Because I said I just uploaded episode 3, like, literally minutes ago. I have just... It was just Thanksgiving this weekend, actually. And Black Friday, and I'm recording on the Saturday. I actually plan on recording on Thanksgiving and on Black Friday, or, either one of those. But, life happens and... Sorry. Life happens, and you don't get to do all that stuff that you want to do all the time. However, I did have a good time both days. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and happy Black Friday if you go shopping on that day and brave the crowds. I actually went for the first time for the starting of a Black Friday sale. It actually wasn't Black Friday, it was still on Thanksgiving when I went to the Walmart when they started their sale at 6 p.m. And it was kind of hectic. From what I heard, from what the people were telling me, it was a lot more organized. It was a lot more organized more of the time, or it was a lot more organized than the other times in the other places, because in this one they had lines for some of the electronics, like the DVDs and the games and stuff, that they just didn't have at the other stores, and they had them at random places, and they just let everybody, go at them. It was actually rather organized. I only actually encountered one sort of disagreement. It wasn't really a fight, but, people get stressed out when they're in situations like that, and you kind of lose your head, and I don't blame anyone for that. And apparently I did miss an actual fist fight, and so did the person who told me about it, but no biggie there. So I finally got some free time. I got to go out on a great walk, a great enthusiastic walk. If you guys are fans of Helsing Ultimate Abridged, you'll probably think that funny, or just like say, Wes, that joke is really old. Why do you keep telling stuff like that? You suck. So I just got back from a walk, and it's been a great day. This morning I finished the Delta episode for Pokemon Sapphire finally. If you follow that game at all, you'll be like, wow, Wes, you're extremely slow. It took you 5 ever to beat that game. Why are you just telling us about it now? Well, if you haven't played that game, or if you plan on like looking at the game but haven't planned on buying it yet, or you know, haven't gotten back into Pokemon for a while, and this is your little foray, or not foray, and this is your like return to Pokemon where you're watching people play it, and then you're like, you know what, I think I might want to play again. First of all, I am sorry, because I am sure that I am not encouraging anyone to play right now, because I am such a boring LPer and all that junk. And oh my gosh, finally you attack. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to go heal my Pokemon after this because I can't stand paralysis. That is my least favorite status effect. Status effect? Is that what it's called? Status problem? Whatever. My least favorite. Hate it. Can't stand it. But anyway, yeah, if you're just getting back into Pokemon and you haven't played that yet, I can tell you, the Delta episode is actually not that interesting. Until the end. When I got to the end of it, they actually had a lot more story. It was actually a pretty interesting part of the game, and I gotta say, you know, having that as post-game content kind of made up for them not having any post-game content in X and Y. And X and Y, I'm not saying X and Y were boring, they certainly weren't by any means, but whatever, I'm actually gonna stop talking to people and exploring the place now, because I only do this when I play by myself, and I really should stop doing that. I mean, heck, I didn't do it in Pyrite Town. Anyway, we're gonna go find some more trainers, because I'm pretty sure I can find them. Oh, by the way, I love the music for this game. If you don't love the music for this game, well, whatever, that's your, like, opinion, man. But yeah, we're gonna go up here, we're gonna go around. There's a guy that gives us a berry here. This guy's Taylor brings him berries. And he will do this every day. So yeah, you'll know when I'm recording on the same day if I ever return to this guy, which I probably won't, especially on screen. This, I believe, is the daycare center. This is actually an important place. It is the daycare center. This daycare lady will raise Pokemon for me. She'll actually raise Shadow Pokemon for you. And she'll raise Shadow Pokemon for you and make it easier for them to purify. And here's the name raider. When you guys actually vote on names, if you ever do suggest names for any of my Pokemon, I will come here and I will change their name to whatever it is, because obviously I'll probably have had it for a really long time by then. Sorry about my uploading schedule. Or rather, not sorry about my uploading schedule, but, you know, sorry you guys have to wait on my uploading schedule. Because I appreciate my uploading schedule. It keeps me kind of relaxed and not feel very pressured to release something every single day. But yeah, that's, I again lost my train of thought. I am not very good at this. Oh yes, the Delta episode in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. It was pretty good towards the end, but that's all that it really was good at. And I don't mean to say that it was a bad part of the game or is unnecessary or anything like that. It was that it was just kind of, you chase around this girl for a really, you chase around this girl like all over the place, and then you, can I get back here? You chase around this girl and there's pretty much no reward, and it's places you've already been to in the game itself. And it's just, it's kind of unfair that you have to do it like so many times over. If we go down here, behind this giant house, we get the whoa, what, really? Dude, that is awesome. I forgot we had that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Can I? Okay, no, I can't sort these in this game. Okay. We're gonna give Umbreon the XP share. We could give it to, okay, now here's the cool thing. If you use the XP share in this game, they gain double experience because they gain experience per Pokemon, I think, in battle. Something similar to that. I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually entirely sure how it works. Last time I saw you, you were this little tiny thing. Now look at you, growing up to be a real beauty. Oh, please stop it. But I shouldn't keep you. Egan was worried about you. Don't waste any time. You should go see him. I'm gonna waste a little bit more time. I'm looking for a place. I'm looking for a specific place. I'm trying to get there. Is it down here? Is it? Am I? I'm missing something. There's a way to get down there. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. I didn't want to go down there just yet. But now I can. So, yeah, anyway, you chase around this girl in the Delta episode. Gosh, I am so sucky at keeping... Oh, I thought there was going to be a guy down here. I guess that was... Oh, wow, okay. Sweet items in Agate Village. That rocks. I love how early you get this stuff in this game. This just goes to show, I guess, how short and kind of relatively easy this game is. If you're good at Pokemon, of course this game is easy. And if you're kind of new at Pokemon, or you're kind of a casual player, this game is a little bit more difficult than the others, which definitely makes it more interesting. So I won't talk about the Delta episode anymore. You guys can actually go and watch somebody else play it on YouTube. I have actually been... It really kind of encouraged me. It brought me back home to when I used to play Pokemon Ruby all the time. And it brought back this nostalgic feeling that I used to have when I played the game, you know, along with my brother and everything like that. And I was just... It kind of hit home. I almost cried, even. Because the music was, oh my gosh, the remixed music made it so much better. The little scene at the end with your character and your character's friend, just, I can tell you that game has definitely made improvements upon the original, and it is definitely still a good game, especially in the 6th generation, which I have crapped on for them changing the battle systems and all that stuff. But the thing is, it's great. They've balanced everything. The Pokemon has definitely made a comeback for me. And the reunion between Rui and her grandparents. It's so sweet. They've been waiting so long. Grandpa Egan, Grandma Belu, I missed you. Rui, welcome. We heard that you were coming, but then you didn't arrive. We were worried about you, dear. You finally arrived. What held you up? I just had this terrible time. On the way there, I was abducted by these creepy people. Luckily, I was saved by Wes, who happened to be there by coincidence. Oh, how frightful. Thank you so much for saving our granddaughter. Yes, Rui, and thank you for not ratting me out about being one of the evil or being a part of the evil team that kind of kidnapped you at some point. Thank you. But why would anyone want to harm Rui? It's probably because I can see these bizarre Pokemon. They're shadow Pokemon. Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines with the hearts of darkness. Shadow Pokemon? What on earth is that? Well... Help! There's trouble! Gasp! Gasp! Egan! It's a serious situation! Some outsiders went into the Relic Forest! What? Who are they? I don't know. They shoved me aside and... That's enough talk. It can wait. I'm off. And now, we are off to examine the same problem in the next episode. I'm sorry, guys. I guess trying to keep these episodes down on time and then wanting to chat with you guys is getting a little heavy and stuff like that. It's getting a little rough to actually do. And I apologize for that. Perhaps, if I keep recording on a schedule like this, I will actually be done with the Let's Play, and when I finally finish the Let's Play, I will actually release all of the videos at once. I know it would suck to see that in your subscriber feed, and if you're watching through them right now, thank you very much. Thank you for all of your support. You guys are awesome. For just watching this video, you honestly don't even have to. You honestly don't even have to show me that you watch this video. Just the number of views helps me actually continue, and so does the game itself, and I really like that. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you when we get back. We will be stopping those people in the Relic Forest, and I will try to make that a little bit shorter on time. I'll actually try to take them out pretty quickly.